Hello, party people. Kia X here, and I would like to share that I am sowing seeds. Okay, that's the plan. I spent all Sunday today, the last day of the retrograde, March 9th, at Lowe's. Okay, and I got some Miracle-Gro soil, perlite, coarse sand, and I also got some Happy Grow soil. Now, when I say soil, it's not like for people like me that know absolutely nothing about gardening. You do not just buy soil. There are so many types of soil. Then they have different acidities, and different soils are better for different crops that you're trying to accomplish growing. So it can get kind of complex, and I was able to use ChatGPT to do a lot of studying this past week before I actually went to pick out my soil. And even still, I had to while I was in Lowe's, look, they don't have this kind. This kind says fertilizer. Is the fertilizer okay? No, the fertilizer is not okay. Get it without the fertilizer. They don't have that. Well, what's the next best thing? Well, you can get this, but if you get this, you have to get sand and perlite and do a ratio of this to the soil. And it can be overwhelming. And so I'm so glad that I was able to knock it out and just decide on what I wanted to use, because I do feel like that's probably going to be the hardest part, because after that, it's just kind of straightforward with the steps, and either it's going to work or it ain't. So I'm definitely a lot closer to beginning. Tomorrow, I want to pick up sweet potatoes, because I'm going to grow my sweet potatoes from organic sweet potatoes that I buy from the store. So I'm going to pick that up tomorrow, but I already have the soil. I have the container I might be using, because I'm going to start growing the slips indoors and then put them out, because sweet potatoes are a warm weather plant, crop, whatever it's called. So, and did you know sweet potatoes are not even potatoes? They're not potatoes at all. They're actually a part of, damn, thought I learned something. I forgot. It's slipping my mind right now, but they're not potatoes at all. And they're tubers. So it's a whole nother plant, and they grow at the base, and it's called tubers, and we eat those tubers, but they're not like regular potatoes at all, contrary to what we all, and then it's called sweet potatoes. Anyway, so all that being said, that's just one of the things I'm actually trying to grow. I have a big, long, ambitious list of all these other crops I want to take on. And I just want to document my journey. And for those of you wondering where the hell this came from, because it is seemingly random for me, I actually had a dream, because the world is going crazy right now. I don't know what to expect with this next coming year, and I've already been kind of into prepping, so it was something that I would put off, because I'm not about to be yeah, you know what, I'm gonna start my garden today. It's so many things that I feel like I need to do to be prepared in the way that I would like, so it's easy to put off, and gardening was far down on the list, right? But I prayed about it, and I asked God to show me what should I be prioritizing, because even down to finances and wanting to go on vacation, buying food I want to eat instead of just what I need, all these things feel like they could be life and death decisions with the way the world is moving right now. And it's should I be saving for the end as we know it? I mean, are we already in a recession and about to go into a depression? Are we going to have a food shortage? Is it going to be famine and disease? Everything's on the table. All those sci-fi conspiracy theory things, that is reality. Whether we're talking about it or acknowledging it or still going to work as normal, everybody knows that it's a very stressful time that we're living in. And so I just say, you know what? I've done everything but pray. So I prayed about it, and I asked for God to answer through my dream what I should be focused on. And I had a dream, in short, 2 different dreams, but the main one I'm going to tell you guys about right now for the sake of time. My whole family was outside at my grandmother's house, and we were having an event, and there was so much food at this event. So you know how you have the aluminum pans, it's sweet potatoes, kale, everything. CJ made salmon. It was a lot of food, and all of my family members that was responsible for making all this food made the food from their own gardens, from food that they had grown. Mind you, as far as I know, my aunts, none of them do this. None of them garden. None of them have their own crops where they can rely on growing their own food. So to me, that just seemed kind of an outward, clear answer, focus on being self-sufficient with your food. And because I just fell in love with sweet potatoes, they're nutrient dense. And I think they would be something good because they last so long. They have a good storage life after you actually take them from the ground and growing them. I think it would be something to combat inflation or just the regular heightening of prices and just stress and wanting to save and cut back on purchasing this food that's ultimately killing us anyway. So it's just a lot of things that went into it. I had that dream on Sunday, and then Monday I was like Googling and put my plan together. Fast forward, today's Sunday. It's been 7 days and I have everything but the sweet potatoes I need to get started. So stay tuned. I plan on documenting my whole journey, and I hope I'm not the only one. It's a lot of people that grow things online, but it's a little intimidating because it's hard to relate when you're not saying, okay, this is square one. If you're just starting out and you're in this region and you don't know what to grow sweet potatoes and grow this. All you need is this, that, and the third. This is how much it'll cost. This is where you get it. And I was able to break that down for my liking with ChatGPT. But I didn't really see that many like new, they show it's like garden tours. Everybody I'm watching is like big badass gardeners. So that's the goal. But for now, this is Rookie Level Gardening. I'm Kia and I'm signing off. So stay tuned.